Good morning. How's everyone doing this morning? James' team finished strong. Getting ready to do stage 2, the group ride version. I get to see the leg snapper again twice in 1 week. So this is a group ride. We're going to take it easy today. I'm going to keep it zone 3 for me, heart rate wise. So this should be a fairly comfortable pace for most everybody. You're welcome to join. It's the 10 o'clock or 10:01 B group. So feel free to show up in about 8 minutes. We can group up. Greg, are you there? You in the live stream this morning? I'm going to probably keep riding here on a warm-up until we get down to the last couple minutes. So I hope everybody's having a good start to their weekend. As for myself, I'm feeling definitely some of the cumulative effects of the fatigue of these races. So, which is why I'm keeping it low intensity today. Pretty much I'm going to be riding at my warm-up pace, which is, like I said, zone 2, zone 3, mostly. Probably no more than 2.5 watts a kilo for me on the flats. So, which is about maybe 170, I think, 160, 170 watts. So, how many of you guys have stuck with it so far? Have completed the first stage and are going to try to do all 7? I know I'm going to be doing all 7, and I'm going to be doing both the group ride as well as the races. So I just got to keep it a little bit easier on the group rides than I have been, so I don't put too much fatigue in my body, because those races are short and intense. I don't know how many of you had a chance to see the last live stream with the race, but that leg snapper really did it to me. But I have to say, I did probably my best showing in a BCAT in a long time, surprisingly. So I basically held on for dear life over the leg snapper the first time around, and a couple of dropouts. It was actually dropouts that when I went back to review, it was a dropout that separated me from the group on a couple of occasions on that second lap. So that pretty much did it for me, because I was already holding on by a thread. So, but that was pretty good. My numbers look really good after the race. So I see improvement, and I think that there is definitely benefit to incorporating some Zwift races into your training, especially if you don't find yourself motivated to do the structured workouts. You tend to push yourself harder in a race, I think. At least I do. The challenge motivates me. So I have to give Zwift a kudo for coming up with the Tour de Zwift and offering a variety of options for us, so that we can get some good training in, that everybody can participate. And like I said, this week is Innsbruck, so I will get to see the leg snapper twice. I am not going to head over just yet. Looking to get as many miles in as I can. I'm trying to do that 10,000 calorie challenge too. So I don't know how many of you are trying to do that, but I am like right on the edge schedule wise. So I gotta get some miles in today. Not just warm up. So there is the KOM option, I noticed, on this particular event. If you wanted to do the A ride. In fact, I think London's was a KOM finish as well. So how many of you have opted for the extra torture? I've been up Innsbruck's KOM exactly once, and it's not bad KOM. It's not super long. It has maybe enough interesting twists and turns to keep it interesting, I guess, at least that first time up. I don't know if I want to necessarily do it multiple times. But I am a sprinter type, so I generally try to ward off any climbing wherever possible. Now, I do try to get my occasional climbing in, but for some reason I have a feeling, for some reason I always tend to gravitate towards the really hard climbs if I'm going to do a proper climb, like out the Zwift. You know, I'm just going to feast on it, turn it into a workout. But I'm probably going to head on over here to the event in another couple minutes here. About 2 minutes. So I'm going to give a shout out to Greg again. Greg, you there yet? I don't know if you are in the live stream at all, or if I'm just going to catch you in the mobile app. I do have the mobile app working this time, so I'll give a shout out to you. So for those who are joining, looking to join, I'm going to start off with an easy Zone 2 pace, probably 2.0 to 2.5. And then when everybody's kind of grouped up, we'll see if we can keep about 2.5. Now, leg snappers, there we go. Okay, hey, Greg, awesome. I got you. So leg snappers, we may do it a little bit higher. I have been feeling some fatigue this morning, more so than usual, so I may even take it easy on that. Maybe I might kick it up a little bit on the last one. So these events garner quite a bit. I think I'm ready now. Ready going over. These events garner quite a bit of people. We're probably looking at, I imagine, 200 or 300 folks. Let's see what the event is. What the event's got listed here. All right, very good, Greg. I see that. Very good, very good. All right, so we're all here. I got to change out of my TT bike in the next minute. We got 1,400 folks, of which an easy most everyone is going for the KOM today. 1,000 folks going for the KOM, and only 350 of us are opting to do the leg snapper. So, all right. I guess you could say I wimped out today, but my hope is to keep my fatigue level low and to get rid of this TT bike in the next 40 seconds. There, yeah, there we go. All right, my signature bike. Uh-oh, come on. All right, so we are ready to go. Any of you who are watching live stream who want to group up, just try to find me in amongst the group. I'm the blue bike with the well, we're all wearing the same jersey, so I probably should have worn a nice hat or something, but no time. We'll figure it out. Just holler at me or DM me, and we'll make sure. We'll make sure we meet up. So, Greg, we're going to ease out here at about 2.0 to 2.5. I'm sure there'll be a group. Oh, a little lag there. It's my fault. I'll see if I can find you out there, Greg. I'm sure there'll be a group that we'll be able to fall in with in that category range. Let's see, these folks are a little bit under. So I'm going to move up until I start seeing some folks doing about 2 something. All All right, so maybe right about it. Here I'm in 164th place or so. If anybody's looking to try to key in on that. And get power-ups. Thank you, Steve. Appreciate the encouragement. I'm a little fatigued today, so I think we're just going to keep it easy. We'll just see. I'm trying to keep my heart rate under about 150, 152, I think, is where it starts going into zone 4. So I'm going to try to keep it in zone 3 today. All right, so I'm at 153rd, and it looks like we've broken off. Well, no, we haven't quite broken off. So we'll see. Here I am. See if we can find folks. Actually, it has broken off. I'm the last person at the tail end of this particular group. So I'm just going to hang out here. There we go. We merged back up. Innsbruck is such a nice city. They really did a good job of recreating it. Even though when you're racing it, you don't get to enjoy it very much, let me tell you. So today, hopefully, we'll get to enjoy the scenery a little bit more. In fact, I'll zoom all the way out if I can. So we're just cruising along here. Unless I get another dropout this morning, I should be able to hold a steady 2.0 to 2.5, plus or minus. Let's see. Greg, I see you. You're right there now. Okay, awesome. Awesome, Greg. I'm a very poor cyclist typist, so I'm not going to try to type you back, my friend. I hope you understand. Unless I can do some sort of voice thing with my companion app. But yeah, so my personal goal for today's event is to get some base miles, low intensity, significant miles, which is why I'm not doing the KOM. It's going to stick mostly to the flat sections, and then I'm probably going to continue riding, if not in Innsbruck, probably in another world after the event is over, so I can round out. I want to get about maybe an hour and a half to 2 hours of low intensity in today. And unfortunately, the B cat today is just a little short. It's probably going to be maybe 40 to 50 minutes, I think, at the most. Especially while we're in this group. So I think I'm going to probably personally need to do some extra miles afterwards. But this is pretty cool. I'm really kind of surprised at most people opt for the KOM option. I wonder what you guys think about that. Have you guys done the KOM in Innsbruck yet? Wouldn't it be funny if somehow I'm actually doing that? I think we're still doing the leg snapper. Let's see. Yeah. All right. We'll see. I'm pretty sure we're doing B's. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We're B's. I'd hate to have a technical glitch. It sends me somewhere else. All right. So I got I see you there, Greg. Few wheels up. And, you know, this leg snapper is definitely going to be a kicker. I'm not really sure what it's going to do to the group. We got a really nice group here. I'd hate for them to hammer it and leave us behind. Because I'm really right where I want to be, heart rate-wise. Probably no more today. All right. I see you there leading us out, Greg. every now and then Zwift tells me where you're at. You know, I'm going to put this out there again for the Zwift powers that be. When you do have events like this or even free rides, it would be so awesome if your friends were highlighted, people that you follow, or if that's too much for the Zwift algorithm to handle, you know, maybe just those that we've starred, you know, so that we can keep track of each other easier in events like this. You know, maybe keep their name listed all the time on the course, and their name highlighted on the right. That'd be really awesome. So, has anyone ever been to, I think it's Austria, right? Has anyone ever been to the Austrian Alps, to Innsbruck, in real life? And if you have, what have you thought of it? I got to see some of the Alps myself last year in France. So they were majestic, absolutely majestic, and looking to go back and ride up in those fabled mountains again, because they're a class apart. Let's just say that they are definitely a class apart. All right, so I'm about the high end of where I want to be on my heart rate. So I'm just going to kind of hold it steady here. Got 2.6. I'll let the chips fall where they may. If the group leaves me, the group leaves me. I'm sure another group behind us will pick me up. Let's see. Yeah, there's other groups. So, all right, getting ready. Yeah. All right. I'm going to try to stay seated here. All right. Boy, this pace is so much slower than what I did it last time. Nobody ever likes to take it easy up the leg snapper in a race. You always got to exploit it. I see you a little ways up ahead there, Greg. I'll try to come up to you a little bit. Otherwise, we'll get separated on the descent. In fact, it is definitely separating. Let's see. Okay. We should be in the same group now. All right. There we go. I think we're right there. Here we go. And I never used my feather. Ah! I could have used that. I got a little chance to use it up here. There you are, Greg. I see you. Here we go. Get rid of that feather. find Graham. There I am. All right. And another descent. There we go. Got a good little group there, Greg. All right. I'll start giving out some kudos here. We got a good group that wants to stay together. Can't beat that. Greg, of course, you get one too, my friend. All right. I'll catch the rest later. All right, so doing pretty good. Halfway through, just about. Maintaining my goal here for the most part. Well, okay, for the most part. Once everybody decides to kick it up a gear, start racing each other. Alright, here we go. Far be it for me to be the one to fall off the back of the group, right? Alright. I'm just trying to keep these legs rested, that's all. Not every course, unfortunately, lends itself to that. Well, like I was saying on the other stream, I'm really glad that Zwift made it possible for us to have our cake and eat it too, you know. Get the group ride experience that draws a lot of people, but also give the flyers and those with a competitive bent like myself to have a chance to try some racing on the same courses. So it's working out pretty good. I think when we were doing Tour of London, the spacing of those events was just a little bit too close, and I just couldn't maintain that from a competitive standpoint, you know, from a racing standpoint. So this is a little bit better.
Right on.
There you go.
Right on.
Well, I might as well do it too. Let me see. What is that function? F1? No.
Right on.
There we go. I gotta remember that keyboard shortcut. I don't use it hardly enough. I have a feeling that that text is somebody who got booted out of their group. It happens. Sometimes closer to the end, people start getting a little bit faster, which is kind of what we're doing. I'm kind of picking it up a little bit. My heart rate's been creeping into the into zone 4, which I really didn't want to do. So we'll see, Greg. I'm going to try to see if this group will calm it down a little bit. If not, I may have to fall back to the latter part of this particular group. Although I'm leading us right now, strangely enough. So I guess it's my fault we're going this fast. Okay, there we go.
Right on.
I know there's heart rate creep over the course of events. That happens with anybody. So I've been riding for about 30 minutes before the event at zone 3. So I guess not surprising. Hard to say what we're averaging though. I don't know. All right, Ad Astra. I think I've seen that name before. All right. 19 cheers, Ad Astra. Appreciate it. We are getting closer. You can feel the suspense. Let's see, where are we? Okay. Yeah, no, we're actually still maybe a mile from Lake Snapper. Still a little ways away. Still a little ways away. Okay. Greg, I see you doing the work up there in the front. Good job. I'm right about where I want to be. So this event, folks, those who are watching, is a group ride. This is not a race. If it was, it would be a very low-speed race. But although 25 is nothing to joke about, it's still pretty good pace. So actually, that is still a pretty good pace there. But this is a group event, so not looking to see a lot of competition today. There might be some that want to mix it up on the Lake Snapper, try and break things up, maybe shoot ahead, bridge to another group, for example. But I think at this point, we're pretty much settled in to define groups. You know, groups are going to be, where am I here? I'm about ready to drop off the back of this group. But and this bridge will do it probably. But in any event, the groups are probably more than 30 seconds apart now, I'm thinking. So there's probably no bridging to be had. Oh, look at that high-speed train go. You know, speaking of trains, I've always been tempted to see if I could keep up with that train on Tempest Fugit. But I swear that I think the faster you go, the faster they make the train go. Because I never seem to gain ground on it. You know, oddly enough, I've seen the occasional Zwifter that can keep up with the bullet train. I don't know how they do it, how they've hacked it. I've seen on more than one occasion people go by at least a couple 100 miles an hour. And quite shocking and unnerving to see, actually. All right, well, I'm going to have to ease it off a little bit, Greg. I've been up here in the 150s for a little while. And I want to ease it back a little bit here. So I think on the cobbles, probably going to drop back. I don't know. Let's just see here. I see 2.2 2.0s and not 3.0s here. So maybe they're going to ease off a little bit. My heart rate should come back down. But in any event, yeah, so how many of you have seen those rogue Zwifters out there flying by at 300 miles an hour? It's a funny sight to behold if you've ever seen it. Yeah, here they go again. Going up into the threes here. Say, I can sure use some free speed today. There you go. Thank you. All right. That hill's coming up real soon. There we go. Feel it already. All right, I'll try to stand a little bit. I know that's going to violate my protocol for today. I think it'd be better though. Let's see, where are you at, Greg? Okay, I see you, man. Oh yeah, I forgot. Oh, sorry, Greg. Between the power up and the standing here. There you are. Okay. Let's see, we're about 2/3 of the way there. Should make it. We'll ease it on over the top here. Try not to lose wheels. Okay. It's like a low-speed super tuck. Uh-oh. There we go. And number 2. Nice move, Greg. Nice move. Oh, sorry about that. We're switching bottles. Okay. Hey, I appreciate you going easy on me today, Greg. Looks like you and I are going to solo this one out. I don't know. We might catch these guys. They're going a little fast. A little fast for my taste. All right. We might be able to hang with him, Greg. We might be able to. Just the guy up front is pushing some watts here. There we go. Time to get out some more kudos. And 1 mile to go. Greg, I really appreciate you, man. I enjoy it. I've mostly held to my goal today. We'll check the ride report at the end. I didn't get power up. No fair, everybody's going to leave me. Seriously though, I am probably not going to sprint today. And I'm really sticking to that, no matter if you guys take off or not. I'm really trying to bring my fatigue in a downward direction, not upward, so. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate it. All right. Just about at the end of this thing.
Run on. Run on.
Okay. We're hopefully coming in as a group. Well, folks, so this is what stage 2 was all about. If you haven't ridden it, come check it out. Innsbruck Lake Snapper is what you make of it. It can either be a torture device or just a bump in the road, depending on how you approach it. It's a short course. Looks like we'll be done in under 30 minutes, which I'm really surprised about. I really am. We've been moving along good today. So, for those of you who've been following the tour, next up for me will be Stage 3's race. So, we'll post it on Zwift first, so you know when it is. And then, of course, on the day of the live stream, I'll have the live stream up about 10 minutes prior to the event. All right. So with that, folks, appreciate you joining me through your participation, through your viewing. Have a great Saturday. And let me get some ride-ons here. I actually have breath and energy to do it today. Thank the Lord. So, all right. Greg, hey, man, much appreciated. We'll have to do this for the next one. I think I'm probably going to keep my intensity level for the remainder of the event a little bit lower on the group rides. I'll just have to evaluate it on a ride-by-ride basis and see. I do enjoy what we did last time, but I got to be race ready during those events, so I have to use wisdom. But Greg, take care. Have a great weekend. Those of you who are in the stream as well, take care. Finish strong, and as always, God bless. Have a good one.